6ix9ine low-key had the rap game in a chokehold from like what 2017. What years was he popping? 2017 and 2019?
Yeah, 2017.
What up, boys? Money.
Yo, chat. Did you guys get Twitter notifications for the stream?
Should be. If it posts. I can look for you. Oh no, it didn't connect for you for some reason. That's weird. Oh, nice. I guess it was late. What up, boys? There we go. Yeah, I guess it was a little delayed.
Shut up, Lane.
Yo. Happy Tuesday, y'all. What is going on? Royal. Bro, come up here. I can't see you, bro.
I want to. That's not me.
It's good. All my shit's loading and slow. Bro, how'd you make it back from Arizona so quickly?
Oh, Arizona?
You're jester maxing.
Yeah, dude.
Nah.
Wasn't that you?
Nah, that wasn't me. That was my goat.
Oh,
I mean,
that was a goat.
Asking me how I'm doing, not good. I mean, what are we supposed to do after that?
Did you see?
Like, really?
Let me change your
I
name.
don't know how you're supposed to go on with... Come on. Come on, man.
Yeah, Lane is a book it intern. Yes, that's old news, bro. That is old news. JR King Rosa in the house, bro. The people missed you. Missed both y'all on Sunday. Both y'all.
Bro.
How are your Super Bowl Sundays?
It was good. Game just sucked. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't good for this guy, if this is right.
No, I don't even care, bro. Relax. First off, you guys know I'm not a biased fan. I'm not like B with the Vikings. I'm not a diehard. Kind of expected us to lose. Obviously, I'm going to talk some shit before the game. Honestly, was very impressed with the defense. The offense looked absolutely pathetic. I think we're a few years away, but, you know, we are we got a lot of young talent.
Jeff, I think this slate does deserve a vest. I'm just going to be honest. What do you guys think?
Bro.
I'm just saying, this is a quality slate. We need a quality vest. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How was your Super Bowl, TC? It was fun? I know you made some money, right?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. JSN kind of ruined it. Not ruined it, but it wasn't, I was shocked. I was expecting them to run more JSN in the slot with somebody out wide. They didn't, but it's okay. Was up regardless. I wish the game was a little bit better, and I missed out on every single box, but it just sucks, man, because if I didn't have 2 weeks to think about it, it would have been much, much more. Like, originally, I was heavy on Seattle.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm more mad at myself than anything else. Like, I had it right, and then I changed up. So,
yeah,
that's it. That's it.
I don't know if you guys saw, but you guys see the garbage time drive that Drake may have had to cash every bet that I had, passing yards, completions, Ramondre touchdown, and passing touchdowns all in one drive. It was absolutely, that was Talk about a lifeline. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I was hoping the same for Diggs. A couple easy dump offs there, but he decided not to play on the last drive. So
yeah,
it's a great football player there.
He's got his court hearing on his mind, I think. That's
Dude,
nice.
I'm trying to figure it out, man.
That's nice.
Got a lamp
You
here.
look good. You look good. I think you might be Morgan Royal a little bit.
Not with that light off.
Good Lord.
Oof.
We got
You
a
know we
beautiful
eating when
fucking
Jeff
sunset,
suits
too.
up from G shit. Hell yeah.
They go hand in hand,
Love
guys.
that shit.
At this point, whenever Jeff plays, I'm auto tailing for you. Yeah, I mean, that's the smart thing to do. We've all been like
That's
decently hot, I think. Hold on, Jeff. I'm almost finished. Got it. Let's get everything out now before we get into slate, guys. Anything else sus in chat that we want to, get off our chest here? This is the time to do it. But I hope everyone had a great fucking weekend. It was a good weekend for me. Super Bowl Sunday is obviously a lot of fun, especially if you're enjoying it with friends. Back to college basketball, though. We got no more
Hey,
football.
Mikey.
Let's fucking lock in.
We got
March is
Mikey
on
in the
us.
chat.
Yeah, we got Mikey Overs in the chat, aka Richie Sachs. What up, Beast? What up, Bookie Chew? How we doing? Fade picks. I mean, TC. That's every day for TC. I think. Let's get it, boys. Miami Mega. All right, the people want to talk ball. It seems. We actually have a game first. Actually, admin, you want to bring up the slides here?
Fellas, it's time to see if we know ball. Well, I know ball, but I don't know if you guys know ball. We'll find out. Let's see.
MJ, you got veneers?
Do I have veneers? No.
Teeth look white as hell.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Want me to put you on game?
Dude, look at how white they look. Literally look like veneers.
No braces either,
Close.
motherfucker.
Don't get too close. No,
Come on.
back up.
Come
Right
on.
here, they're so white right now.
Come on.
All right. Can you guys see my screen or no?
Oh, this
yes.
is hot. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
hot. This is hot.
Burrow hair. Take that.
All right, we ready?
Bye, admin.
All right. How the fuck do I do this? First player.
Oh, jeez.
Oh fuck, dude.
You know who he is, but you don't know his name.
What are we doing?
Was this the
I mean, if
layup
this
you were
is-
talking about?
Yeah, what are we doing? First, we're getting
Dude,
this.
everybody
guy?
knows this
Yo,
guy.
chat. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
apparently
chat is
so.
spoiling. Chat is spoiling. I gotta close chat. I gotta
Yeah, do we
close
take
Yeah,
chat off the
close chat if
screen?
you can.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
chat.
Cam
Relax, man.
Critwig, I
For
guess.
us, let us indulge in something
Critwig.
for once. God damn it.
Yeah, Chad. Fuck. Let us have something, man.
Cam Kurtwig.
Bang.
All right, don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat.
All right. Next one.
Chat's off. Jason Preston. Move on.
Bang.
Dude, that was the year Jeff glazed Ohio. Crazy.
Oh,
So
fuck.
Is that
this
Bo
is-
right?
Yep. I had to throw
Come
an
on.
unction pick in there.
Wow. Wow, that's a good pull, Royal.
I actually met him. Well, I met him at a UConn camp.
Oh, dude, I
Oh.
fucking know this guy. Oh, I know this
Oh,
guy.
Kind of looks like
Oh,
Jeff.
what is his name, dude? He he might have set the all-time 3-point
Yeah, it was nasty.
in college.
Jack got it, but I've never heard of this guy personally.
I-
Yeah,
I-
I don't either.
This was before my time. That's
Fletcher
crazy.
McGee.
Fletcher
Dog.
McGee. That's what it is.
What did he
yeah.
play?
I remember him in the tournament just frying.
Oh fuck. Scotty Wilbekin,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck his name is.
Wow,
Dude, that's what.
Royal.
No,
Dude,
no.
Royal.
Dude, hold up.
Yo.
That was when Florida was. I don't know if they were undefeated, but they were number one like the entire year. That team was insane. They
Yeah,
had
they
these
played.
two centers that were insane.
Why is chat saying Michael Porter, bro?
It, doesn't-
No
it
idea,
looks
dude.
like him, but
They played.
Dude, that was a
they
long
played
time
UConn
ago.
in the Final Four with Shabazz.
Yeah, that team
Yeah,
was
the next one.
disgusting.
This is recent.
Olakitis, move on.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna get that.
Yale,
Got
right?
me, boy.
Yale. Yeah.
On that
Yeah.
Auburn team. I did know that one.
Where is he now, by the way?
Oh, dude, fucking
He's
his
playing on
dad
the
was
G
the
League on the
coach. Get
Clippers.
that three. Oh, dude, what the fuck is his name?
His dad fell out of the seat.
Yeah, in the
I don't know
tournament,
this
he hit
one.
that deep ass three. Ah, fuck, man.
Former Celtic.
Why am I blanking?
I just
This is
looked at
crazy.
it.
This is
I know his name.
I just looked at
R.J. Hunter.
Bang.
Yeah, there it is.
I did use chat.
Danny,
Funny.
you hear Rosa and Jeff just spewing ball knowledge. I don't know these guys anyway. This was well before my time.
This
I
is
know
recent,
him.
though.
This was like 3 years ago, Royal.
It's a
Remember
great
he was
list.
nasty?
DC.
He has like a weird name. It's like Shabazz or it's not Shabazz. It's like a
No.
weird name. Hold on, dude. I know this.
He's
Royal,
cooking
you
on the
know this.
Suns.
Royal, you know this.
He's cooking on the Suns.
He just got scooped.
Royal, you know
Recently.
this.
Yeah, I probably know the name, but
You'll
I
hear-
wasn't
you'll know when you
tapped
hear it.
in the.
He's cooking on the
What does his
Suns.
name start
I
with?
was in college.
Jay.
Oh, is it like Jeb or some shit? Oh,
Jimmy Butler.
bro.
Yeah, I
What's
don't
his
know if
last
that
name
guy-
start with?
B.
Bro, fuck me.
Boogie
SB.
Flant.
Nothing. We concede.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna know it when you say the name.
Tamari Bouye.
Yeah.
Mm. I didn't know that.
We got 2 left.
Oh my god.
UNC
I
Asheville.
don't know any of these.
No,
Dude.
we know him. We know him. We know
ER
him.
surgery with 5 subs. Hey now, that's an old face.
Is it Plummer? Plummer?
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's close
How about
enough.
you?
I'll give it to you.
Appreciate the subs, man.
He was averaging like 23 a game, I think 2 years ago.
He was nasty, bro.
Fucking you.
Bro,
Yeah.
Danny,
That's what it is.
Danny is frying in the chat.
Yeah,
Right now.
he is
Yeah,
right.
dude.
Yo, Danny, if you get this one, I'll kiss you.
Wow. Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Kawhi?
Who is this, bro?
Is that Kawhi over there?
Yo.
In the back?
Yo, Royal and Jeff, check your text.
Genuinely, who is this, bro?
Check your text, bro.
Oh, Fade knows ball. It's the GOAT.
Oh,
Simbular.
that's him? I know him
Who
from
is
my
that?
team, but isn't
Yeah.
he like 7'5" or some
2K,
shit?
my team legend. Bronze card, played like a 99 overall. And then that's it.
The great Kali from Kyle the Whaler.
Those were tough, dude. Those were
Yeah,
tough.
those were
great,
tough,
DC.
man.
Can
I
we
was
get a- can we
expecting
clap
like
it up for DC?
Ron Bakers.
Come on.
Dude,
Come
I
on.
didn't want it to be. I knew I was only gonna do 10, so I didn't want it to be like zooming through. So I tried to toss
Hey,
a few.
admin.
It's actually
Yeah,
funny.
man.
Money texted me like about this. I was like, I'm not even sure. Like DC's creating it. I was like, I hope it's guys like RJ Hunter and stuff like that. This was like probably 2 hours ago. I did not know. I could not remember he went to Georgia State. I thought it was some like Northeast team. Had no
Yeah,
idea
no,
it was
he
Georgia
was-
State.
I remember because he hit that 3 to either win or go to OT, and then his
No, he
dad
was
fell out of the seat, and he had to go in a fucking like scooting chair, and it was.
He was a coach.
And then he got drafted by the
commentators,
Like,
as he was
late.
bringing up the ball, a commentator was like frying him, like, "What is he doing? What is he doing?" And then he
And then-
shoots a deep ass 3 and fucking hits it.
Yeah, it was nasty. I want to do a high school one, like high school
the
mixtapes.
Who mixtapes.
Ooh,
See,
yeah, that'd be great.
That would be. I think that'd be easier. But
did a
we could
great
do
fucking
NBA
job.
too. There's a bunch of shit we could do. But whenever I'm around to help out, I'll make one of those. So
Yeah, you
Should
got to
be
put
fun.
Rose's hoop mixtape in there too.
That was
add a little
good.
spice to it.
With W, brother.
Colin Evans, we
W.
can see your messages, but we're
I
not we're ignoring them because you're on Twitter. Get your ass to
Yep.
Twitch.
We're removing
Danny,
all
bro,
the
I
Twitter.
fucking wax you in a ball knowledge off.
Here we go. This is the Twitch or the YouTube. Come on over. We're ending all the Twitter streams right now. All right, that's just how we're gonna do it. We're removing it. Here we go. Remove. All right, I'll get this all done here. And let's bring up the slate here and get started. We got
Do it.
some beautiful matchups, boys. Some absolutely beautiful matchups. DC, I have my screen shared, so you don't even have to worry about it.
Where I have the Pickett stuff was bugging for me, so I have Profit X if you need it. But
Cool.
if not,
All right, bet.
I'll be in the back chilling.
WDC, appreciate you,
Thank you,
beast.
DC.
What a
Let
legend.
me get, huge for the program. Let's get the chats back up here. All right, awesome. I need to remove these other ones. We got Purdue and Nebraska first. Let me get these removed, and then we'll get started here. All right. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate everybody. Yo, ER. Hope you were doing well, by the way, man. I haven't seen you come in here in a little bit. Hope you've been chilling. Where'd my PF go? Purdue 67. Beautiful. Okay, guys, who wants to kick things off here with Purdue and Nebraska? Obviously, this is the pod today for myself, so
you should.
I'd be happy to, but wanted to know if anyone else wanted to start. But I think it's Purdue here. I think Purdue is a pretty nasty button to click in a spot where you get Nebraska, who's been phenomenal at home. Here's the thing that stands out to me the most. I think this line should be a lot wider. The fact that it was getting close to a pick'em today is insane to me. I think Nebraska should be laying close to 3 points against this Purdue team. I mean, talk about a team that hasn't been respecting bettors in conference play. Purdue is that to a T. Nobody really bet on them in that Maryland game either. If you remember, it was a Sunday game, not a lot of action. Playing a team like Maryland, not a lot of viewership, right? Previous to that, I mean, they haven't covered a game since playing Wisconsin on the road. And you're telling me that Nebraska, a team that was -1.5 to a team like Illinois, and if you remember Illinois, what were they doing going into that Nebraska game? I mean, they were on fucking fire. They had won 9 or 10 straight, and they were getting a lot of respect. And I'm saying Nebraska was getting a lot of respect on the line. So the fact that Purdue is getting the same number, being a team that nobody is impressed with as of late, don't have any signature wins, especially on the road where Big Ten play is extremely tough to play on the road. We know that. This line is really telling to me. I think Purdue makes a statement. I think they win close to double digits tonight. I think Nebraska gets ran out the gym. I think this game is going to be one on the defensive end, not on the offensive end. It's going to be coming courtesy of the Boilermaker. So I like Purdue to win this game outright. I got +1.5. I take the points where I can, but yeah, man, it's Purdue or nothing here for me. It's nasty, but I got to play it. I think it's a little bit nastier than Miami as well if we're comparing spots. But we'll talk about the game in a little bit too. But what do you guys think about this game?
Anybody want to take it?
Boil my maker.
I mean, yeah,
like
I'm boiling
Nebraska,
my maker all day.
Yeah, I like Nebraska.
Really?
Yeah, remove yourself from the past week, and Nebraska has been a team that people have tried to fade and just hasn't worked. They don't see a lot of respect. Granted, yes, they were favored versus Illinois at home. I think they were a very different perceived team back then, though. They were off a loss at Michigan by 3, which is a very impressive loss. And then they lost that game to Illinois by 9. So this line now being -1.5 doesn't surprise me much. Just because I think if they handled business versus Illinois, they'd probably be laying a bigger number. I don't trust Purdue's defense whatsoever. Nebraska has shown that they are incredible shot makers, and they don't lose at home. So for me, it's Nebraska's been a team that people have tried to get sharp with or fading for literally the entirety of the season, and then it's almost like everyone just totally forgot about that because they lost like one game.
Okay.
So for me, it's stay away in Nebraska. I mean, this Nebraska team at home, like I said, they're different. So I don't think, like Jay Billions, I don't think like either has to go 0-2 or 1-1 or 2-0. I don't think there's any correlation. I think Nebraska wins here. And if we're being honest, Nebraska has a 7 next to their name, but no one actually thinks they're legit. So if we're truly being honest, no one thinks Nebraska's legit. And
nobody thinks Purdue's legit.
Purdue hasn't shown me anything defensively that they can stop them. So
isn't that kind of the point here? Isn't that kind of like what I'm leaning into though? Like they haven't been impressive. They've beaten teams like Oregon and Maryland this month. Like past that, there hasn't been any signature wins for them. This feels like a spot to back them in a signature win. You just think Purdue's bad this year in general?
I don't think they're bad. I think well, first off, you have to realize this team had a number 1 next to their name before the season started. Purdue expectations were extremely high. So being not top 10 right now, considered a letdown. I think their offense is amazing. You have Braden Smith, who literally is a maestro. But I just don't like their defense at all. And Nebraska lights people up, especially in that gym. It's just not – it's not something – it's not a team – like I wouldn't try and fade Nebraska at home. It's just I did take Illinois, if I'm not mistaken, at Nebraska. I got my money versus Nebraska. I'm not looking to ever fade them again. And like
truthfully. People were losing their life savings fading this team. Like,
All right, but this is the first moment that people aren't fading Nebraska, in my opinion. Like, it's not a popular sharp spot, in my opinion. But
I think it's a very popular sharp spot. I've seen Purdue all over the timeline. It's Purdue and Miami today. It's the most obvious thing in the world. Everyone and their mother is saying Purdue and Miami. CP3 said it. Fucking first thing in stream. Purdue and Miami. Stick Kid, Miami. Everyone's on Miami. Everyone's on Purdue. I don't think that means they're not hitting. I think they're very easy spots to look at and take.
Well,
I can do 30 seconds of lab work and see Miami and Purdue.
Yeah, I mean, I lean to Purdue as well. I'm not going to play it though because I really do think Nebraska at home is like it's just a night and day team, which is why I stayed off. But I do lean Purdue with you, just because I still think they're better than what we've seen. And then, especially coming off that Oregon game with no Shellstead, I think Biddle was back, if I'm not mistaken, or
He is.
regardless. I mean, yeah, winning by 4 at home versus that team. I mean, that's a pretty tough game. I forget the point I was trying to make, but it wasn't a good showing by Purdue. Obviously, I think they were near 20-point favorites.
Yeah.
Now they're coming to Nebraska, who had that crazy start. I mean, we all kind of said once Nebraska like falls off that hot streak, be careful with them. Which they did lose to Michigan and then Illinois and then beat Rutgers by 12. So like maybe they're back. They're coming back home.
They're
after
not
that.
back. They're not back. That's the point I'm trying to make. They're not back.
I don't think they ever fell off, bro. They lost to like 2 of the best teams in the country.
But I think they are going to slide. I'm expecting them to come back down to earth. I don't expect them to have 4 losses on the year. I don't expect that. The fact that they beat Rutgers doesn't fucking move the needle for me. Rutgers is hot piss.
It doesn't move the needle for me. What they did before that moves the needle.
I'm saying like you get them back at home. It's like, to your point, they've lost versus Illinois and Michigan. People have no problem tapping them versus Purdue, who's looked awful. They've looked terrible, bro. They were just committed.
I am not saying they're sharp. I'm not saying they're sharp. I'm not saying it looks easy. It looks hard. I'm saying they're fucking winning this game.
I think Jeff is taking a full basketball read on this. Is what he's getting at.
I'm sorry. I've seen Nebraska look like this 300 times. The team fucking puts the ball in the hoop and wins.
That's fair. TC.
Yeah, I don't believe in teams just putting the ball through the hoop and winning. I believe in regressing back to a mean. I believe that there's correction in everything over a 38 game sample or a 31 game sample. I'm on Purdue +2. The line feels a little bit short to me. I actually wanted to be on Nebraska if it was like 3.5, 4. That's where I think it should have opened. I'm not high on Purdue at all. I actually can't wait to fade them in March because I don't believe in the defense. But I think here's a spot where I'm comfortable fading Nebraska once again. I mean, I got burned on them when I backed Michigan against them, but then I, like Jeff, hit Illinois. I didn't touch them against Rutgers, and I do think that Clough and TKR should find success here. Now, I'm not saying that Nebraska's not going to have their way offensively, but I do think that I'm going to continue to want to see Nebraska regress back to a mean. I don't think they're the 7th best team in the country, and I still think that 12th in KenPom is overrating them. I'm just not a believer, man. It's like the Miami, Ohio thing. I don't believe in shit like that. Everything comes back down to earth, and this is one of these games for me. I have Purdue +2.
I like what you said. I
just don't. To me, it's like
one sec, Jeff. I just want to shout out Denny's. He said, "Love y'all boys. Always a great time hearing out everyone's perspectives. No one does it better than y'all." Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Jeff.
Sorry. I just like for me, bro. Like, and I literally hate this Nebraska team. Like, I really like. No, the thing is, no one thinks the top 10. Like, and I think if you know ball, you know they're not top 10. But I really don't think there's like regression to the mean with them. Like, I just think they're a good team. I think they're a top 15 team. I think they've proved that by now. I think their best game all season was losing to Michigan by 3 on the road. Like, that was, in my opinion, that's the most impressive game they have. That's better than any of their wins. And the fact, or maybe winning at Illinois, that was probably the best win. But regardless, like, even though they are like quote unquote undersized, like when you think of Illinois and Michigan, you think of 2 huge teams. Like, I'm not scared of Oscar Clough and TKR. Like, if you can beat Illinois, if you can lose by 3 to Michigan, like, those are 2 of the best front courts in the country. I think you'll be fine. And to me, Purdue has shown no business being able to defend. And it's kind of like Kansas. Like, bro, Nebraska literally has a home court like Kansas's. Like, they're probably the most underrated home venue in the country. Like, they don't lose at home, and they lost their last game at home. It's as simple as that for me. For me, it's as simple as that. I don't care if it's square, sharp, left, right. I don't care who it voted for. I think Nebraska wins this game.
Jeff makes great basketball points. I can't lie. I mean, that's kind of what this game is giving me vibes of. It's one sharp side that doesn't necessarily make basketball brain sense, and you have obviously
Last thing. Last Nebraska home game, same exact line, -1.5 at home. They lost outright. So last home game, same exact line, lost outright. So I mean, we'll see. I just, for me, you can't pay me to fade Nebraska in that gym.
What regression is there to be had? I mean, they're pretty much the best shooting team in the conference by far right now.
They just are the best shooting team in the conference. Like, that's my point. I just think they have shooters. Like, you look at who they have in their roster, like, they have shooters. Like, fucking Reek Mass is a sniper.
And let's mention, I mean, Purdue definitely has the capability to go toe-to-toe offensively with anybody.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about that. It's, for me, like, who do I think is going to make more shots throughout the course of the game? Because I don't think either team is going to be successful on defense. I just don't. I don't see Braden Smith.
This total's low as hell, man. I want somebody to comment. And I know you're not a total guy, Jeff, but I mean, feel free to comment. I think this team's low.
Both teams' transition defense is elite. So
and you're getting a Nebraska team who's phenomenal offensively and a Purdue team who's top 5 in efficiency, and this total's moved down 3 points from 147 to 144. Feels really low.
I see 146.5 still.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, it was at 144, then moved up. Then I'm sorry, I think I confused that. Yeah, it did. Okay, it was 144.5 this morning. Sorry.
I think this is going to be a great game, though. Like, I think this will be the best game to watch tonight by far. But like, there's just, I mean, bro, I've seen people fade Nebraska all year. They just don't miss, man.
Any other thoughts?
And even still, weren't they leading that Michigan game for most of it too?
Yes, they were up like the whole first half. They were up. I had Michigan. They were -12.5. Like, me myself, I'm like, oh, Nebraska's fraudulent. They just fucking stick shots in your mouth, bro. Like, they don't miss. You're just.
You know what's funny?
Pause.
Is that when you look at their KenPom page, it makes no sense. Like, you can genuinely convince me that this is the best 3-point shooting team in the country, and they're 81st.
Right.
It's just like eye test doesn't mean analytics, in my opinion. I think that. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just blind. I get blind sometimes, but I've also realized that there's no such thing in my brain anymore as like sharp or square. It's just one side's going to win, and that's it. Like, I'm done trying to fade the public or be contrarian. I think Purdue's going to win, so I'm going to bet it.
And also, Purdue gives up a shit ton of threes. Just the way they play drop coverage. So I don't know, man. I could easily see Nebraska just fucking flame throwing tonight. Like, it's just, they do it. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a high volume 3-point game for Nebraska per usual. So if they're hitting, they're not losing. If they're ice cold, like, any team can be, then they'll lose this game. I'm not saying Purdue's bad at all. It's just Nebraska's not a team I'm looking to fade at home.
Whoa! Where are we getting this TC on? I'm with TC. I'm on Purdue, boys. I'm on Purdue.
I'm actually the only one on Nebraska.
Yeah. Jeff's on the
I'm
island.
waiting Purdue, but I'm not fading Nebraska.
Classic Royal King Lean, bro. God fucking damn.
Says the guy that's been posting one play a day this whole
I'm
season.
9-3, motherfucker. You can't come and beat last 12 days. Come on.
Point being, you only take one play.
If you follow my picket, you can get all my plays, actually.
Oh, my God.
You get all my plays on the picket. Shout out code Ramble. All right. Let's go next. BYU Baylor. Royal, I feel
Royalmaxxing.
Yeah, we need to stop. This is not funny. Royal, set the
You literally
not
bro,
bending
you need
either,
to stop.
dude.
The first thing you said on stream today, MJ, was Royal.
Wasn't
You're
me.
back from Arizona.
Yeah,
Wasn't-
like,
what are you
we talking
implying?
about, dude?
What are you implying? I have no idea what you're talking
You're
about.
saying we gotta stop it, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I'll just call it like I see it. All right. Does anyone have strong thoughts? I think Royal, you mentioned this game.
No,
Stream started, right?
I mean, I just think this is honestly one of the tougher ones because it's like
Okay.
BYU has been bad against good comp, if you will, aside from what was it, Oklahoma State? Yeah, I mean, they lost to Arizona, Kansas, Houston. Like, is anyone really blinking an eye at those three? Obviously, with the team BYU has and AJ, you'd think they'd at least get one of those, but they didn't. And Oklahoma State, I mean, that's as bad as it gets. And then, like, is Baylor starting to figure it out? Like, is that what's going on here? So I think this is one of the toughest ones. I do lean Baylor slightly with the line move. I think that just implies BYU is getting absolutely slammed. which I do agree with. I don't know. I mean, Baylor kept it close with Iowa State. Smoked Colorado, smoked West Virginia. I don't really know. I mean, I thought the line was a tad short. I kind of feel like BYU is just imploding. And I don't know if they're going to be able to recover. So I lean Baylor small, but I don't know if I'll get there.
I think the way to play this is actually TC. Go ahead. Do you have thoughts on this game?
The fact that this has moved back to 3 is kind of crazy. This was 4.5 in the middle of the day. I am not trying to catch a knife as sharp as BYU is right now. That shit is free falling. I don't love BYU in general. I don't think they're deep. And like we said, against Houston, it's Saunders, Rob Wright, and AJ DeBanza having to combine for 80 to win games. I actually lean Baylor. I don't know if I'm going to get there because it does you want to catch the falling knife by buying a team when they're at their low. But I just think that if I'm getting a possession on Baylor's side, I might take it. I don't believe in BYU long term. And as far as Baylor goes, they do have the length to compete with AJ DeBanza, in my opinion. Cameron Carr and Tonde Yesufu are fucking awesome. So I lean Baylor. I'm not sure if I'm going to get there.
I look, Jeff.
Actually, I was going to say, last thing I'll say is I actually really like Jeff Sunday's take, if you will. It's pretty much like this. It's a BYU like smash spot, or you just take Baylor. I don't know how you play that. I don't know how he's playing it, but I don't think this game comes down to like 1 or 2 baskets. I think it's BYU wins by 15 plus or Baylor. Yeah.
I think it's BYU. I think BYU smokes them. I'm gonna be honest. Baylor's ass. I don't care if it's 3, bro. They haven't shown anything besides that one game, I guess, that they've been good. And BYU is, I understand it as a falling knife, and I'm usually the one that says don't catch that shit. So I'm not playing it.
You could argue Baylor is too. You could argue Baylor is too. They're pretty bad.
BYU with where they were versus where they are now. I mean, bro, it's a pretty steep drop off from where they were, 3 weeks ago. I still think they're a good team. I think they had a couple of tough matchups at home. They played 2 of the best teams in the country.
I mean, that's
always hard to win on the road, no matter who you're playing. Granted, they're on the road here, but I just can't see Baylor stopping them. I mean, like Rob Wright and Richie Saunders struggled last game, but they also played Houston. Do I think they're going to struggle against Baylor? Probably not. AJ's going to get his no matter what. He showed that. He dropped 28 on the best defense in the country. And I don't think anyone's really questioning his ability. But like I said, Richie Saunders 1 for 8 last game. Rob Wright actually played pretty good. But I think, it's almost like that Dumbo theory. You have the best defense in the country, and now you're playing Swiss cheese defense. So I can see BYU scoring a ton. Honestly, if I were to play anything in this game, I probably would target BYU TT over a little MJ angle, just because, like I said, the line is kind of, you want to take Baylor here. But so I'd probably take TT over if I was taking anything. But for me, no play, lean BYU.
I love what you said.
Go ahead. Mine's kind of this is a Rob Wright revenge game, right? Or return?
Yeah,
I don't know if it ended badly.
It's probably not revenge. I think BYU threw like $2.5 million at him, so it's like
a homecoming for Rob Wright. We'll say that.
Yeah.
I agree with
ceremony
Viggs.
And everything.
I agree with Viggs and I agree with Jeff, but actually the other side, I think if you back Baylor, you back their team total.
Yep.
Like you said, BYU needs to score a shit ton to win, and even when they do, they still struggle against the top teams. We got to give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. I mean, talk about maybe the toughest scheduling spot in college basketball, and these 4. I mean, OK State, okay, but that's tough to lump between at Kansas and Houston at home, and then Arizona before that. I'm not saying BYU is a great team, but I think we got to just take a step back in calling them a terrible team. And frauds. I don't think that's the case. I think you snowball some bad losses and some games that you put your all into and you lose, like specifically that Zona game. And it's tough to really combat that when you're playing elite competition that is rolling. Houston and Kansas are rolling. Getting them at this point in the season is probably, looking back at the end of the year, probably their best basketball is being played right now in terms of the entire year, right, in Houston, Kansas. Kind of tough to see how Kansas could get any hotter than they are right now. I could be wrong, and Houston in that same category, right? So for that reason, I just want to give BYU a little bit of credit. I do think it's an over spot, and if you want to back Baylor, back the TT over, or if you want to be back BYU, back the TT over.
I'm on BYU -3. I made it official. Because now that I'm looking at it, dude, the only bad loss they've had this season was at Oklahoma State, and like you said, bro, I mean, you play Arizona at home, the number 1, then you go to fucking Allen Fieldhouse.
Yeah,
then
good luck.
lump in Oklahoma State when you have Houston 3 days later in between all that. Like, I'm not surprised they lost to Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma State's a capable offense. Like, they're not like past years where they're just inept. So it's like you look at their their schedule has been insane. They haven't had an easy game. Like, even like their home games, they're playing the bad teams at home and the good teams on the road, and it's been fucking them. Usually you want to play the good teams at home, obviously, and take care of business on the road with first the bad teams. All the good teams they're playing have been on the road, with the exception, well, I guess Arizona and Houston, but those are those are the best teams in the country. So I think this is the spot for them, to be honest. And if it's not, then you literally take out a mortgage loan against your house and you lay them against Colorado next game. So it's a martingale strategy for me. If they don't hit today, I'll have 1,800 units on them versus Colorado.
Yeah, I agree. I actually just took the over. This was on my short list last night. BYU off playing Houston, Baylor off playing Iowa State. Can't really get two better defenses than that.
Great point.
I took over 158.5. I feel like that's what I wanted to take yesterday. I just wanted to wait for a better number. I think it was 161.5. I don't agree with the move down. Seems like money's coming in on the under. I don't care. Game soaring. Just go score points. I don't want to back aside.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm tailing that. Let's do it. I'm down. 1 unit going on. Beautiful, boys. I think we're killing it. Let's go on to the next game. Now, this is a spot. The main event of tonight. Bro, I'm so glad we disagree. Just as a group, I'm not going to say who's on which sides, but Royal, let's let you have the floor here. So, since I think your side will be the most uncommon out of the group here.
Yeah, it was labbing up last night.
Should be Jeff Rosa, BZ Bez.
Yeah, my plays aren't going to be on there though. So
yeah, he uses offshore, so it's not necessarily tracked, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I lean UNC here. I think this is one of the most obvious letdown spots, if you will, because the way that I interpreted that UNC game, they didn't lead a single second until, I guess it's a buzzer beater, like not technically, but I don't know, 0.4 seconds. Like they didn't lead a single second of that game until then. I don't think like the narrative on UNC after that game is like UNC is back, UNC just beat Duke. Like I don't really think anyone looks at them that highly, to be honest. So I think that, again, beating Duke, obviously the rivalry and just Duke in general, huge letdown spot usually. But you're telling me that second road game, now they travel to a conference opponent, 18-5 Miami. I mean, to me, it just feels like the most, again, obvious letdown spot. Promise I'm not fading the timeline. I rather, again, hope UNC wins this game and then they play Pitt at home next. That would be the spot I'd want to fade them because that line would probably be near 20, 15-ish. Right. Not that I really have any interest backing Pitt, but I think that's the spot to fade North Carolina. Again, back-to-back road games. They come back home. They have Pitt. I mean, that's the sleepy spot for me. I don't think it's this one because, again, they didn't lead a single second of that game. I don't think the players are like.
That's why it makes it even better.
Feeling that like great about it. I'm sure, yes, they're happy to beat Duke. Like I bet they would have wanted to win, a little more dominantly, in my opinion. So I just think it's an obvious letdown spot. I don't think it's a spot to fade them. I kind of think UNC stays hot. I don't think anyone's that impressed if you watch the game.
All right, real quick. Who's the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes?
I know he's a Duke assistant.
Exactly.
And I that's what I was telling them before.
The Lord knows.
Hey, Jai Lucas is not looking at this shit like Miami versus UNC. He's looking at this like he's on Duke still. And for me, the reason why Royal is backing them is the reason why I'm fading them. I think them not leading a second and then having a fucking buzzer beater is all the more reason to fade the shit out of them today. They just had their Super Bowl. You don't think they were partying, bro? Caleb Wilson was probably like snorting lines off.
Oh, bro, he was parading the streets like he was Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, bro, they just won a buzzer beater. Like for all intents and purposes, that was a buzzer beater where they didn't lead the entire game, had a huge emotional comeback against, the biggest rivalry in college basketball history. That game meant a lot to them. Now you got to get on a bus, not even, maybe a bus, probably a plane though. Now you got to get on a plane, go down to Miami, Florida. You think they're locked in Miami, bro? Hell no. They are on yachts, partying, popping champagne, Miami Vice, all this shit.
They rented your yacht, or they rented a Royals helicopter.
I mean, you can say the same about Miami, though. They do that every.
No, they're used to that
after.
shit. No, they're used to that shit. They're immune. It's like that California shit, bro. Like, but they celebrated the Duke win actually on a yacht off the coast of Miami. So
good. I hope
that's
they
what they were
did.
celebrating. And to me, Miami, they're not really a sexy team. No one really likes, no one loves Miami. They're kind of just like there. They're good. They'll get a few good wins, but no one actually takes them seriously. They got some talent. Shelton Henderson was supposed to be like the best Duke freshman this year besides Boozer. He's on Miami. That kid's a bucket. Trey Donaldson, good vet point guard.
I don't like him.
For me, I think it's a spot where you fade UNC. It's if UNC did not win that game, I wouldn't even look at this game. But they won on a buzzer beater. Sometimes life gives you gifts. You just got to take them. If you want to accept it, you can take Miami and write it off into Cabo.
Yeah,
I have a best
locked
in today.
Yeah. I'm going to echo most of what Jeff just said, but I'm taking Miami in the first half. For all intents and purposes, this is North Carolina's biggest win since March 9th, 2024, when they beat Duke at Cameron Indoor.
The exact date. It's crazy.
Yeah, I pulled it. They were down by what, 12 at half? Maybe even more. I wasn't tapped in, but I did watch that the three go in. They did look pretty bad against Duke, but they won. And that's really all that matters in these rivalry games. We'll make a shitty comparison. If the Patriots came back against the Seahawks after not leading, they win that game. It's insanely emotionally taxing. I think Miami punches them in the mouth early. I think this game will be close. I don't think Miami boat races them, but I do think Miami will attack early. I think UNC is going to be slow. I don't love Hubert Davis as a head coach. I don't know if anybody does. I don't think UNC is just going to wake up for a game after beating Duke on the road 3 days later. I like Miami early. Miami first half money lines on my card.
Yeah, I'm also on Miami in this one. For a unit, it was almost the pod today. I pivoted to Purdue because I think it's a little bit nastier. But I mean, here's the thing: looking bad against Duke. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're looking bad against the best team, arguably in the country, one of the best teams in the country. And I would argue that Duke looked a little worse than UNC did. I don't think anyone really expected UNC to win that game. I certainly didn't. Nobody was talking about them on Saturday. Nobody was even on them on their spread. I saw a lot of Duke love, in fact. Nobody was on UNC in that game, and that's why you saw the outcome be the way it was. Here's my thing, Royal. I can totally understand you thinking that UNC is going to win this game. I can totally see the angles. But this feels like a double negative spot where for me, it's either I put money on Miami or I stay away from the game entirely, because I hate overthinking a game. And I'm not saying you're overthinking a game, but in a spot like this, most of the time, people like us, where we bet spots like this, we look at the game, we look at the line, and we say, okay, it's Miami. For that reason, I just, for me, it'd be Miami or nothing. And it is Miami today for me for a unit. But yeah, that's my spiel on this. Also, very high total. Coming off a nasty kind of under that UNC had. Seth Trimble for the win. Chew, I thought that was you out there for a second.
And I will say to whoever said Purdue and Miami is a guaranteed 1-1, sincerely go fuck yourself. I think home spots went like 10-1 this weekend. So shut up. No, I did not lose my Illinois team total wager. Jesus. All right, we can move.
Anything else?
I'm trying to find it.
Royalmaxxing? Royalmaxxing?
Oh, I'm trying to find the opener. I can't find it. Remember what it was?
The opener for this game?
Yeah, there it is. Minus 1.5. Yeah, minus 1.5. What it's worth, I know a lot of people like this. Ken Palm has Miami by 1. So I don't think it's like I don't think the line's like crazy or short, which people are making it out to be. Like, I think Miami is a very good team, and that's why I think it's easy to fade UNC here. Second road game, good team in conference opponent at home, I mean, I'll be on UNC.
Yeah.
I do think it's a good point that if UNC does go on the road and wins this game, you just blindly tap Pitt on Saturday.
And that's the path I want to take. I mean, Jeff was talking about that on Saturday. Like sometimes you got to look ahead at stuff and see what makes sense in your head, and that makes sense to me. I rather fade them at home after 2 big wins, assuming they win this one.
Yeah, I get
against a shitty opponent.
Steak, man, why are you outing me, bro?
First comment of the stream, bro. Direct bullet to fucking JR's temple. Come on.
Boxies, thank you, Boxies. Let's see.
Jesus. I didn't even read that.
Goofy boy. Appreciate it, Goofy.
Goofy boy 76. Appreciate your contribution to the stream, man.
Thank you for the contribution.
Appreciate that, man. And thank you for the image as well. I'll be using that for later.
I love the engagement.
All right.
Jeff doesn't.
Oh, man. All right. Vandy, Auburn. I'll set the scene here really quickly. Right when I saw this game, I thought, okay, this is a lot of points for Vanderbilt to be getting. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, I think it's came down, but 4.5. This is the largest amount of points that they've had all conference play, if I'm not mistaken. And if you're telling me it's against a team like, Auburn, I mean, they've played on the road versus Arkansas and lost by 30. So I think this line is pretty egregious and hefty in favor of Auburn. Haven't gotten there yet, but I do like the Tigers. Vanderbilt might be falling off. I mean, you lose to Oklahoma. I think it's kind of hard to get back up. Not to mention losing at the crib to Oklahoma. That's hard to get back up and play Auburn in the jungle, I would say. But I think it's Auburn probably by 10 today, if I had to guess. What do you guys think? DJ Cody, the Duncan Robinson of Twitter. That's crazy. To call Jeff that?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to put that together in my head.
Wait, can we get comps? Can you ask DGen for my comp and Royals and TCs? I think
play style or
when is he saying this, bro? Where is this? How does that conversation even come up?
JR is more like Pritchard, I'd say. I'd say he's more like Pritchard, but
bro, no, I'm fucking LeBron James. I was the GOAT, but I'm washed up.
Okay, that's fair. When you put it that way, that's kind of fair. All right. Thoughts, boys. Vanderbilt, Auburn.
Auburn's laying the same amount that they were against Alabama, and they lost outright.
Sorry, Goofy boy, man. What the fuck are we saying, bro? Yo. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I visited. I didn't even mean to audio cue, but as soon as I read the comment, it just came out. My bad.
Can we time out? Is that something that we can do? Can we?
Our mods equally hate me as much as Goofy Boy, so they don't really do shit.
I think that's our mods on a burner, actually.
Probably is. Dude, our mods don't do anything. Why is Goofy Boy in this chat? Any other stream, someone's saying shit like that. Shut up, Epstein, bro.
Now, this crazy Goofy Boy. We need to tone it down, man. Come on. Tone it down a little bit. Is Landon in here? We need Landon to wrestle up all the or Coochie. One of the two.
I need a moderator to get Goofy Boy timed out for an hour.
I think what we need is a fellow psychopath to be a mod, so he can kind of be the gang leader of the psychos in chat. But
Jeff
that's just
all the attention, bro. You're calling me fucking Epstein, bro. My bad. I'll just let it slide. I just want to dress.
I'll just let it slide. It's hilarious. Oh, all right. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Recenter. Jesus Christ. Auburn laying the same number. I actually think it's a point higher at -4.5 against Vanderbilt, who I think people are slightly higher on than Alabama, at least earlier this year, because I feel like Bama's kind of thing is they don't play defense. They needed somebody from the G League. I think Auburn murders them. I also kind of lean the under. I think Vanderbilt coming off a high-scoring game, Auburn coming off allowing 92, scoring 88, or whatever they scored.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tap it, but I do lean Auburn by a lot. I think this is a game where Auburn can kind of just dominate start to finish. I wouldn't be shocked if I look at my My real app, and they won by 15.
Well, isn't it crazy now that you mention it? I mean, isn't it crazy? Vanderbilt played Alabama. The total was 177. Auburn plays Bama. It's 175. Now Auburn and Vanderbilt play each other, and it's all the way down at 161. I mean, that's fucking absurd. Yeah, I like the under too. I think you cooked there, dude. I really like the under there. Actually, nasty, but I like it. I can't see Jeff. Is he on? Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he's
on now.
What do you guys think, Royal, Jeff? You guys got thoughts on this one?
I wanted to ask you guys. I don't know what the line opened at, but Auburn closed -2.5 versus Bama. Now this is up to 3.5. Opened 1.5. Both home. Like Auburn home versus Vandy. Auburn home versus Bama. Like, what do you guys think about that line? Like, do you think Bama and Vandy are the same caliber team?
No Duke Miles. Keep that in mind.
Oh,
It's like the leading scorer.
Yeah. No, I fuck with him. That is a good point. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to compare those two. Like, I still think Vandy is very good. Obviously, I like him better at home with that arena and with Duke Miles in.
All right. Well, where do you put Arkansas and Auburn in terms of comparison? I want Chad to answer this too. Who's the better squad, Arkansas or Auburn? Because this line's telling me Auburn's better, which is weird.
I'd say they're pretty close. I may give like a 1
close
point
too.
to Arkansas.
They're definitely
I
not
would give it to
3 points
Arkansas
different.
just because I think Acuff would be the best player, obviously. And
MJ, bro, Duke Miles is out.
Okay.
That changes things.
I understand. I'm looking. I'm looking.
Well, when did Vandy
Auburn,
play Arkansas? Was it recent?
Hasn't Duke
like 3
Miles
games
been out?
ago.
No, it was like on January 20th. Duke Miles played.
Arkansas is 23rd in Campom. Auburn's 30th. I mean, I don't know.
No Duke Miles.
Where you heard it the first time.
is he playing?
Arkansas.
He's a Vanderbilt player, if you guys didn't know. Ken Palm is Tom. Is that how I said it? Fuck. Ken Palm has this line at 1. I can check for you. Shout out to
Richie Stacks.
It
is
does.
Duke
It has
Miles
it.
out?
So just some
Anyone know?
advice, bro. If there's a player out, throw Ken Palm out the window. That model is going to be completely off.
Hey, Curd. What's going on, Beast? Wait, who's out today?
Big card said no Duke Miles. Correct. That is correct.
Am I stuck in a time loop right now? What's happening?
You get this before, Jeff?
What up, money?
Money.
Little Corey Kispert.
Corey
If
Kispert.
anyone looks like him, it's Royal, bro. What?
Let's bring this up.
I look like everybody. I was told I look like AJ Barner.
Oh my
dude.
god, it is Royal. Holy shit.
Corey Kispert, Gonzaga legend.
Dude, he was nasty on Gonzaga.
Yeah, he was
He
disgusting.
was so good. I don't think I ever watched him miss a shot.
Dude, Corey Kispert
No.
gives me like snowboarder vibes. I don't know why.
Wait, did someone changed Royal's name?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
MJ has changed my name a million times.
Yeah.
What,
I keep changing it back.
or Royicular?
Here's my plan for this game. Sorry, before I
Plaid
forget.
Kelsey Kispert. Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's so
We're just
crazy.
talking about fucking.
Talk about some frame.
Look, I'm all for frame mogging, guys. My timeline is a cesspool. I can't even scroll.
Yeah,
but
I know,
it's fucking funny though. My plan for this game is to watch from the sidelines. I hope Vanderbilt gets blown out so I can back them against Texas A&M on Saturday. That's my plan. I'm gonna start trying to look at spots where I can like see what happened. Like if I want a desired outcome, just not gonna bet it, and I'll just do what I want to do on Saturday.
How about this? You ride team total with me. Under for Vandy.
All right, I'm in.
All right, bet.
That took
All
a
right.
lot of convincing.
Royal,
Don't
do you
rub
got
your feet either.
Nah, I went back and forth, man. I can't figure this game out. Again, I don't like fading Vandy, but tough to fade Auburn in the spot as well, especially at home. So I'm just passing. No lean this time. Complete pass. Before you even fucking start with that shit.
You wanted a lean? Here's a pass. All right.
That's crazy.
Anyone have strong thoughts on this game? This is really weird. You have FSU that's sneakily been playing their best basketball of the year. That's not that great. Let's take a break or take a step back with me saying that. But still rat shit team. Still UVA, who's been phenomenal.
Mike, MJ,
What?
your mic.
Did
That's
switch?
fucked up?
Switch.
It's air raping us. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. All right, I'll leave and come back.
I feel like this game just comes down to if you're going to back Virginia or not. I mean, I don't think any of us three up here are ever going to put coin on Florida State, especially not versus Virginia. So
Not
I think
versus
that's
Daddy
all,
Odom.
yeah, not versus the Odoms. Correct.
I actually think Virginia's a good spot here. I really do. Florida State's been balling. You might see as soon as he came back. Talk, MJ.
What I miss?
Oh, you're good. You missed nothing. We just said
Well,
how there's
ambient
no
noise.
shot we're betting on FSU, let alone against Daddy Odom.
Oh, I can't even edit my name back. Fuck.
Probably
What
too many
happened?
fucking edits. You use them all.
Fuck. No, I'm permanently mocked by Royal now. Oh,
used to- wow.
shoot. All right, I got it. All right. Anyone else?
No.
No, for real. Does anyone like anything in this game? Like, can we extract something? We can extract something.
I said I like
You're-
Virginia.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably just blindly lean Virginia all the way up until the ACC tournament. So, not gonna get much from me here.
Okay.
What
We can
is
move on.
Virginia's team total actually?
80.5. Looked at it this morning. Seemed low for FSU.
Agreed, but on the road and barely really hit it.
They haven't
So
hit
I
it
think
in the
an
last
overtime
3
game.
games.
But even before that, I
Missed them.
mean, 80
Oh my
versus
God.
UNC got hooked. 72 SMU, 79 Louisville, 70, 84 versus Cal, January 7th.
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
honestly, dude, Notre Dame, like every good team's gonna score 80 on Notre Dame for the most part.
I'm
Team's
gonna
terrible.
wait. I'm gonna wait, and if they go under that TT today, I'm gonna take them versus OSU. On Friday, I think they play. On Saturday.
OSU.
That's what I say. Yeah, I
don't
totally
know.
heard that, Jeff. Your mic cut out at the worst time. What'd you say?
Let's just move.
Yeah, let's just move. All right. God fucking damn it, dude. URI.
No. Keep going.
Notre
Don't even
Dame
click on this
SMU.
one either, bro. Does anyone have
Why?
anything in this one?
I mean, SMU's a good ball club. I don't know.
Is Notre Dame?
All right.
Yeah, nothing.
Villanova Marquette.
Big cake.
What conference is that?
The big cake.
Yeah. I am starting to emotionally buy into Villanova for the first time in 3 years. I transferred in there the year that Kyle Neptune got hired.
That sucks.
Jeez, dude.
My last 3 years there, I was a student of Kyle Neptune, and then I leave and they bring in Kevin Willard after the Crab 5 stuff. I'm starting to emotionally buy into Villanova here. I do think that this line is a little bit short, but I guess Villanova only won by 3 at Marquette.
Mhm.
I think that this is actually a good spot to back Villanova's defense. I kind of like Marquette under team total, but if I'm gonna like get emotionally invested in this team, I can't start betting on them, especially in this conference. I am gonna wait until there's a little bit of dip because I feel like the market is finally respecting them. Right? They've won. I think they're up to 27th in Ken Palm. They are riding a 3-game win streak. Then they get Marquette, Creighton, Xavier. 3 games they should win, and then they get Connecticut at home. I will be on Villanova no matter what that game.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're getting Marquette off 3 covers. That's enough for me to get on board with Villanova. I mean,
Yeah.
simple as that.
I definitely lean them. I have a buddy on them. We talked about it this morning. I really starting to like this Villanova team. They're so well balanced. They have 5 guys in double digits, and Duke Brennan is a monster on the glass, dude. So Kevin Willard's clearly building something here. They're well rounded. They shoot the ball well. They play slow, which I enjoy. You know, by the time we get to the Big East tournament, I do like teams who could slow the pace. They don't really do much wrong, man. They turn the ball over. They force turnovers. They get offensive rebounds, and they could shoot. So I don't know what's not to like here. I'm not going to play it tonight, but Villanova is definitely a team I'll be betting later this season.
I'd love to see Villanova be put back on the actual like competitive map. It'd be great to see. It'd be awesome.
It's one of those things where you were just so accustomed seeing them from like 2016 or 2014 all the way up until 2021. And then when Kyle Neptune came in, what a fucking horrendous hire that was. They just kind of fell off. And to be fair, they can't compete with Big 12 and SEC funding anymore, the way that NIL has worked. But I do think that Kevin Willard is building something that, a fan can finally enjoy, because it was a struggle. But I like Villanova tonight. I will like them in the future. As long as they handle their business at Creighton and Xavier, I'll be on them versus UConn.
Love it. Love it.
I do agree with TC. I think Villanova's heating up, and I think they are a good team. What was I going to say? What's Eric Dixon up to these days before we move on?
Let's see.
I don't think anything. I was pushing the National Player of the Year agenda hard when he was averaging like 26.
20,
26
Hornets,
or 28 a game.
Hornets G League apparently
mentioned.
I mean, you can't go a day without mentioning the Hornets. It seems.
Yeah, man.
Well,
what's up, Slack? Yeah, I like Villanova.
W. Yeah, I see.
What do you think about this, Jeff?
That's my name. Check my name.
Pretty sure that's what the J stands for. Jig is up.
Yeah, I didn't see that changed. I'll take a minute.
I'll see myself out.
Wisconsin, Illinois.
I like
Illinois. Wow, you love Illinois too, just as a team. You're down with Wisco. Why? Tell me why. How do they match up? Off a nasty OT loss.
Both of these teams just chuck threes, and I think that Wisco can hit enough where it works out.
Amazing analysis. TC?
Astute observation. I was doing some research this morning, and I found something. The last 2 years, pretty sure Illinois is 18-12 ATS at home, 10-5 ATS after a loss. Those are okay. If they're down Boswell and Stojakovic, less convinced, but I did lean at Illinois here. I do understand Wisconsin coming in, and I think Wisconsin probably responds better on the road. Illinois is technically inexperienced from a college basketball perspective, so maybe they don't get up for this one immediately, but I like Illinois here.
This is a really tough game for me. I'm looking at the total. Feels a little bit low.
Yeah, I lean under.
The injuries.
That could be.
I don't know. I'm with Jeff here, though. I think this is a fairly easy bounce back for Illinois. And again, if they're missing, I know that Boswell's been out, Stojakovic. I mean, that's thin. Like Stojakovic doesn't play the whole game. I mean, sometimes he does, but he's kind of the guy that like rotates in and out. So if he's out too, I mean, they're gonna be pretty thin. But no, I like Wisco here. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong as well. I think we have a line freeze. I don't think this line is budged from 10.5. With Illinois at home, I mean, look at the splits. You'd expect that to move a little bit towards Illinois, but no, I'm with Jeff here. I mean, overtime loss. Coming into Illinois, second road game. I think it's a nasty spot for Wisco.
Illinois off that OT loss as well. You have to keep it mentioned, but
that's kind of Michigan State, though. I mean, it's a little more justifiable.
Right.
I guess Wisco and Indy, are pretty similar teams, but I don't know. Second road, I just think it's a nasty spot for Wisco. I think, again, obvious bounce back for Illinois. Double-digit favorites with players missing. I would lean Wisco here as well.
Illinois' team total is going to be at 77.5. That seems low. My boy. I will probably be on that. I think that's the way you back it.
Ooh.
I think that's the way you back it. 77.5.
I didn't see this.
I didn't watch that game.
Wisco get fucked.
I know that it was nasty at the end. I didn't watch it though. There's so many games going on. Purdue's now 2.5. Fuck. Is it actually?
Oh wow.
That makes me sick.
Jeff, or TC,
just remember.
Jeff, did you guys say?
What happened? About the refs in the Wisconsin game? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But if Slack is saying, Slack's also biased, but also without line moves. All right, I wasn't tuned in. It must have been bad if people are complaining about it 3 days later.
Purdue's dead.
Purdue's not dead. Kansas won his 5.5-point dogs last night after Peterson got ruled out, man. The steam doesn't matter. Everything is subjective. You pick a side, you live and die by it.
True. I'm being a pussy.
Also,
You're right.
I have a buddy that I talked to golf about. One of the squarest college basketball bettors I know. He just texted me. Nebraska, UNC, Florida State, Baylor, Wisco, Illinois over. If you fade him long term, you will make money.
Yes.
What is he on?
Nebraska.
Doesn't mean he's gonna full fade.
No,
Give him a little credit. Give him a little credit.
Nebraska, which 3 of us are on Purdue. You're on Nebraska, Jeff, and I respect your opinion a lot. UNC, Royal, sorry, buddy. They're dead.
What's your fires?
Sorry, buddy.
Oof.
Florida State, we all lean Virginia, I'm pretty sure. Baylor, I'm pretty sure most of us lean BYU, but Baylor feels easy the way BYU's been playing. And Wisco, Illinois over. I feel like we were just talking about the under in this game, but being low.
Yep.
Yeah. Just felt like sharing. Jeff, I'm sorry. Royal, I'm sorry. I'm on the opposite of all 5 of those, so
Don't be sorry,
certainly I'm sweeping. Yeah, that's about it.
Let's go. Which game you guys want to talk about next out of these 3?
We getting back tonight.
I have a play in the middle game.
All right, let's
Yeah, please, because I've seen a lot of TCU.
Have you actually?
Really?
Good amount. I haven't seen. I've seen more TCU than I would have thought. I at least for me, like Iowa State's just a team I'm never going to fade. If I think they're in a bad spot, I'll just lay off. So that's the way I interpret Iowa State.
Fair. I'm tailing DJen on this. I'm taking his under. He had a great read on his stream this morning. I'm sure everyone in here knows who DJen is, or Jeff Sunday, I should say. But what's your TCU read? TCU. Oh, I see why you bet it. Got it.
What about? My main thing here, and I know that look ahead spots aren't exactly, the end all be all, but Iowa State does play Kansas at home in a revenge spot at home this Saturday. And another reason I like it, TCU is catching the same amount of points at home as they were against Houston. I just feel like they didn't cover the last time and they were in this exact same spot against a better defense. Now they're laying a point less. I kind of like them to keep it close with Iowa State. This line also felt a little short to me. I feel like the way Iowa State has looked, it should be more like 9.
I don't think so. Look at TCU at home versus Houston and the other team they played. Arizona.
They were down 15 in that game versus Houston, and I think that I don't know. I kind of get it. I will say this is my least favorite of my plays, but I do like TCU. I like Jamie Dixon against top 25 opponents, and I haven't seen that much TCU love today. Clearly, people who at large are on Iowa State. I like TCU tonight.
I'll make it clear. I'm not saying TCU is up and down the timeline. I've seen more than I would have thought is all. But one thing to point out, Jeff, do you think them getting waxed by Colorado and then keeping it close with Kansas State, like maybe that affects the line is what you're saying?
I don't know. I just think they've had quote unquote short lines at home before, and it just hasn't meant much. They've gotten waxed.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying it's short.
I don't think it's short. No, I think the line makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Jamie Dixon does get respect at home. It's kind of just I don't even hate TCU first half because I do think that I don't know, maybe I'm lower on Iowa State than I should be, but I'm not like 6th best team in the country high on them. I think that they're very clearly like the 4th best team in the Big 12, in my opinion.
That's fair.
I like TCU. This is more of like selling a team that I think is overvalued by the market.
I think that's the best point you made for sure. Because you look at their strength of schedule. I mean, hasn't been great as of late.
But this is also like the same core for probably 3 years now. I mean, take away 1 or 2 guys from each year. So it's like, what you have with Iowa State.
I don't know. I'm just saying that Purdue win is looking worse. Past that, I mean,
they got a gauntlet coming up, so we'll find out.
TCU,
Kansas, Houston,
Iowa,
BYU, Texas Tech, Arizona.
The best win outside of that game is Iowa or St. John's, and that happened in 2025. But
we get Houston at Stonehill.
Oh, would you wait? Iowa State has Houston next, or no?
Iowa State has. Iowa State has Kansas next, and then 2 days later they play Houston at home.
And then they have BYU on the road too.
And then they get Texas Tech a game and a half later.
Yep.
And then
Utah.
Arizona. Jesus Christ.
Dude, they might drop that game at Utah between BYU and Texas Tech, and then Zona. Ooh,
like
Iowa
Houston did
State
that
might
year
get
against,
humbled
yeah,
in the next few weeks, bro.
What's Iowa State to finish like? Is there a market for like Iowa State to finish like outside of the top 3 or 4 in the Big 12? Is that a thing that exists?
Maybe on like one of those like market apps.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I understand. I just think Iowa State is overvalued by not necessarily the public, but by the market. I think that it's I love Iowa State every year. I love TJ Otzelberger, and I really do like Joshua Jefferson, and especially Killian Torre. He's been awesome as a freshman, but I think I just want to sell. I think this is peak Iowa State value, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm with you. They have one of the worst net ratings in terms of non-con as well.
Yeah, and I do want to mention I completely understand that TCU is like one of the smallest teams in the country. They could just get murdered on the glass, and Iowa State could win by 20, but I'll take my chances.
Bro, do you lean Iowa State here?
Not necessarily, no. I can't figure out TCU, man, because they do get these lines like this against the good teams, but like Jeff said, I mean, it doesn't mean much. They lose and don't cover. To my knowledge, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, lost by 13 to Arizona. It's same exact spread at home.
I'm back in TCU's defense. That's why I'm rocking with the under. I like Dejan's spiel on it. It feels low for these two teams, and TCU usually, I mean, not usually, they sneakily have the top 40 defense this year, which is, I think, something
TCU is definitely solid. They're definitely under the radar. They had a pretty that Colorado one. Well, I mean, I would say, and I could be wrong, but I feel like they've been absolute shit in the past. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah.
Am I wrong there? I feel like compared to recent years, this is probably one of the better teams for TCU.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So.
All right. I think we have like 2 more games left. I think Arkansas and Arizona State are the 2 left. Which ones do you want to do first? Or Houston as well?
We should touch on Arkansas LSU real quick and Houston. And that Duke game, I did like what Steak said on his show earlier. I do think that Duke probably he said he likes Pitt against Duke. And in terms of what's up, Sandy? In terms of Arkansas LSU, I mean, LSU is catching the same amount of points as Mississippi State was this weekend. I don't necessarily know what the difference is between LSU and Mississippi State. I'm not entirely tapped into that. Kind of like points, but this game perplexes me. I know you love to crank hog, which is why I brought it up. But
Juice playing in the background, yes sir, buddy. I don't fade the Hogs, but this line feels weird. It's 4.5 now too. Is Deaton Thomas playing? I saw 6.5 this morning.
I did see 6.5 this morning, yeah. And let's see.
I mean, 2-point move. I figured Deaton Thomas is playing. That's like the only thing I could think of for LSU in terms of that line movement.
Deaton Thomas didn't play in that Georgia game.
He did not. He didn't play last game.
It's so hard to find injury news on college basketball, dude.
He played in Mississippi State. That was the last game he played in.
I don't know. I mean, I'm done back in LSU, so I'd naturally lean Arkansas. I mean, obviously they're the better team for sure. But they're coming off that huge win versus Miss State, and then, or not huge win, but blowout win. And then look what typically happens after they do that. They tend to get blown out. So it's like, I don't know how you read this Arkansas team. Clearly the more talented team. But they just drop these games for no reason.
I think the over could be a play, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I didn't see that Arkansas played LSU already. Arkansas beat LSU at home 85-81. I did not know that. I completely don't remember that game. No Deaton Thomas, and it's 4.5. Feels short. But
I agree. Stylistically, it's Arkansas. I mean, I think every basketball brain you could think of, it's Arkansas, which is kind of making me scratch my head on why this line's moving towards LSU. I have no idea why. I mean, you can't tell me there's more bets on Knox or
DJ Wagner's. I mean, these are 2. I don't know if either of them start.
I don't think DJ Wagner starts. I'm pretty sure he comes in. DJ Wagner, I don't think does. I think he comes off the bench with the A cuff. Or replaces Acuff. I'm saying,
Let's see.
or he's the two guard. But then
Last
Malik's
5
Malik's
games
the
has
three
been,
then.
it's been Acuff, Malik, Billy Richmond, Nick Pringle, and Malik Ewan.
Yeah.
Wow.
That doesn't sound right. Brazil
I thought Malik Thomas, who always came off
Still
the bench.
plays the 4.
Yeah, I thought Malik Thomas came off the bench.
No, he plays the 3. He starts as a 3.
He played 40 minutes against Mississippi State last game.
There was a game where Wagner was starting. 5 games.
No Wagner and Knox. Okay, well, that I guess explains the line move then.
Yeah. Nothing
Anyone out
for me
for Purdue because Nebraska's -2.5. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Funny
Purdue-
tidbit.
Purdue's
Remember
probably
last year when we were talking about Arkansas, like preseason, we thought DJ Wagner was going to have a huge like breakout year because he followed Cal. And it's
Yeah.
terrible.
And then yeah, we saw how that played out.
Knox usually starts.
TC, anything in Houston? We'll go to that. game real quick.
We can go to it. You're never gonna see me betting against Houston. I do think that because it's not on my card. If they start slow and say they're just flat off that BYU win, I'll tap Houston at half. Typically a very good first half team, but it's not on the card for me. It's interesting to me that Houston was -14.5 at home against UCF, who I think is considerably better than Utah, and they're only -16.5 on the road.
Mhm.
So nothing for me in pregame. If they're say it's like Houston by 4 at half, I'll tap Houston live, but nothing pregame now.
Okay. Yeah, Utah is a team that I will never back for maybe a few seasons to come after
Yeah, you and I.
how bad
you
I
and
got
I
duped.
learned the lesson.
I got duped so
duped
fucking
early
bad.
in the year.
I got duped so hard on Utah, man. God, I feel like I needed a game to bet on them to realize how bad they were, though, Royal. You know, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
when you touch the stove, you know, you don't know how hot it is till you actually touch it. Burn the fuck out of yourself. Arizona State, Steak Friends POD, I will be tailing.
Yeah, I
Nasty.
like Arizona State a lot.
After
Yep.
too.
yeah. They just had
I'm
a
on
huge
it.
weekend, dude.
Okay,
But
Yeah, well,
Royal-
so
go ahead.
no, sorry, I don't mean to cut anybody off, but Oklahoma State just beat BYU outright, and I do think that BYU is still kind of respected by the market. And now they're on the road as 3-point dogs against a 12-12 Arizona State team that is not very good at home.
Second worst
I think
team in the
it's-
conference. Yeah.
I think it's Arizona State large. I like the
It
Arizona State team total. I think that the over is taxed just because every total is taxed with Oklahoma State, but I do think Arizona State finds success tonight. I'm on -2.5.
Team total low
How do
key.
you
If I wasn't
guys-
already bet it, I would be on that. Check.
how do you guys interpret this Oklahoma State game versus Arizona? Like they lost by 40 essentially, only scored 47. But it's
I
Arizona.
like the over in that game, and it didn't come through. They looked like
Yeah.
complete shit. I think points is the best way to target this game. Whatever way you lean, points. I like
I
Arizona.
mean,
I like the over.
Louisville passed that at half last night by a good margin, by literally 9 points. If I'm not mistaken, I think they had 56.
You got it.
My only, I don't disagree. My only problem with continuously tapping overs against Oklahoma State or with Oklahoma State is that they just play so fast that every total is taxed. Like Arizona should have put up 100 points and they didn't. Like they shot poorly from 3, but I actually think that you could just blindly take the over in this game and win money. Yeah, I can't get behind Oak State team total. I know it sounds weird because I just think Arizona State's going to win and cover.
No, I know what you're saying.
should-
Like if you like the full game over, you're thinking Arizona State does majority of the damage.
This might be a good game to jump on ProfitX and take Arizona State ML. Let's see what price they're gonna give it at. I'm not gonna lie, they're a team that's that
ProfitX.
bad. -142. I mean, yeah, that's with a team like this, bro. It's better. I'd probably lay the juice if looking back if I hadn't already played it. Shout out ProfitX.
I think
All
the
right.
opposite. Save yourself
After
really?
the mug,
save yourself $30 with a trash team. Like
Well, Zona
if they're
wins this game
trash,
by
I'm not
2.
laying juice with them. I'm taking -110 or better if it's a trash team I'm betting on. That's just me at least.
That's fair. That's fair.
I only
Well-
pay juice when I actually can trust the fucking team to get it done.
What are you gonna do the rest of the night, JR?
I have a class at 7.
Oh wow, you're still doing classes?
I'll be doing those until December.
Oh, training. All right. Well, spaces tomorrow. Sorry, I'm so tired.
Minus
Spaces.
leader, bro.
Spaces tomorrow. We got nothing Thursday. We got Spaces Friday, and then stream Saturday with Steaks. Steaks coming on. Yeah. Anything from you guys? What else you guys got? Anything for the people? High school.
Yeah,
classes?
high school class. Haglin. High school.
Haglin, bro. That's a name, bro. What up, Haglin? Holy shit.
Nah, bro. It's for my CFP.
Yeah, I'm gonna go read like 200 pages of a psychopathology textbook and wanna drown myself. But yeah, I got nothing. Thanks for coming out to stream.
Yeah, W
we
stream,
appreciate
boys.
a lot of the support.
Yeah.
Yes, Dre, stack them up. I do track on Pickett. It's in my Twitter handle. TMC_time, same thing that it is. All my plays tracked on Pickett. They are the best in the game for tracking wagers and following who you want to follow. That's about it.
Drop TC a follow on Twitter too, boys. I just posted the link in chat. Go drop him a follow. Jeffy, Royal.
Nothing for me, man. I'm out, man.
All right.
That's it.
Much love. Much
Time
love,
to Jester
boys.
Max.
Yep.
Yep.
We got things to do.
Time to turn in
All
the
right.
Jesters and Jester Max tonight.
Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
Gotcha. We don't never step at red lights at night, nigga. We don't never step at red lights at night, nigga. 2 letters of P and a J for all my flights, nigga. 2 letters of P and a J for all my flights, nigga.
Okay.
I'm drinking a fill for day. No, I'm rocking my ice, nigga. You see my plane protect, cost Jerry Rice, nigga. I spent over 80K just last
Much
night.
love, boys.
Duff can't get in
Good
my
shit.
way.
Good luck on your
Don't need no
wagers.
hype, nigga. And myself